I was told by my classmates that I had never been in a BMW. Ha Dan, I have to attend a class reunion today, so we should go back. But don't you want your friends to come and see the house you just bought? He had already come, looked at the house and left. Already here? How did I not know? So was he happy with the house? Satisfied, he had already paid and took the things with him. Something taken away? What is it? It's nothing, it's just a contract for the sale and purchase of a house. Ha-Dan looked at him suspiciously, obviously not believing this answer. Da-Ping glanced at the River Chief Mountain next to him with a weak heart, but the River Chief Mountain didn't even look at him. After eating, Da-Ping and they got up and hit the road, and the car quickly drove to the 4S store, where the Lamborghini stopped quietly. Okay, the task is successfully completed, it's time for us to break up, the BMW is yours, let's go back to our respective homes. Da-Ping, is this car really mine? Of course, you helped me so much, this car is trivial, and you forgot, this car was registered with your name when you bought it. After breaking up with Ha-Dan, Da-Ping drove towards the Tianyi Hotel. When the hotel arrived, the security guard at the door of the hotel saw a Lamborghini and hurriedly ran over to guide him to the parking space. Da-Ping parked the car, walked into the hotel, glanced at it, and found that the business of this Tianyi hotel was really prosperous. Hello Da-Ping, Lu Rong, it's a pleasure to see you again. Yo, isn't this our willow laughing flower? Zhang Liang, quick, the goddess of your dreams actually came today. Lu laughed at the flower, I haven't seen him for 3 years, you know? We, Zhang Liang, are obsessed with you, guarding you like jade, and have been waiting for you for 3 years. Yo, isn't this our great talent? It's really here today, what's the matter, aren't you busy working overtime to earn money? Da-Ping, you're here too, great, our classmates usually have 2 less than you and Lu Rong. Now that the 2 of you are here, our reunion is complete. By the way, how did you get here? Does this need to be asked? I must have come by electric car. Lu laughed at the flower, you don't know, right? Da-Ping is not only able to bear hardships and stand hard work, but also usually very thrifty. After working for 3 years, he is not even willing to buy a car, and has been riding an old electric car bought in the second-hand market. Is it? Da-Ping, why didn't you say it earlier? You should give me a call, and I'll just burn you around when I come. As he spoke, he shook the BMW car key in his hand. Yes, you can also taste the taste of a BMW. By the way, Da-Ping, you've probably never been in a BMW in your life, have you? Da-Ping smiled and did not speak. Rock. Let's go, Da-Ping, let's go up, don't talk nonsense with these 2 guys. Yes, they made it clear that they wanted to show your appearance in front of Lu Rong, so that Lu Rong could look down on them and ignore him. In fact, this class reunion has changed places a long time ago, and we didn't want to come again this year, but we heard that you were coming, so we came. Yes, Da-Ping, the 3 of us brothers haven't seen each other for 3 years, and after the meeting is over, let's have a good drink, and we won't get drunk or go home. Huaping, Lindsay, what are you doing now, how are you doing? I'm similar to you, working as a small clerk in a company, that's 4,000 or 5,000 yuan a month, and it's difficult to support a large family? That's much better than me, you still have a family to raise, and I don't even have a girlfriend yet? It was so bad that as soon as people heard that I was a security guard, they turned around and left. Then why didn't you tell me? Tell you? Dude, did it work to tell you? Everyone knows that your salary is only 3,005, it seems that you are not as good as me? It's just that our brothers don't mix well, and you're not much better than me, so why am I embarrassed to bother you? Several people came to the elevator entrance, one elevator was open, while the other was closed, and 2 beautiful waiters stood at the door. Da-Ping and the others stepped into the open elevator without even thinking about it. Lu Rong, let's take that elevator, quiet. I'm sorry, but how many people booked a private room on what floor? On this night, each floor of the restaurant had different consumption levels and borrowing standards. The first layer is ordinary customers, who spend about 100 yuan per person. The second layer is different. The per capita consumption here has soared to 500 yuan, and only people with a certain status can enter. And the third floor we are going to is even more unusual, generally only accepting very special guests. For example, the big customers of the hotel, the leaders of the city, the consumption level here is at least 2,000 yuan per person. As for the fourth floor, I don't dare to think about it at all. It is said that it is not open to the public, and it seems that it has served 2 or 3 times since it opened. This restaurant is so powerful, so what floor are we going to today? Coincidentally, I knew the restaurant experience well, so he made a point for us on the third floor. Wow, Zhang Liang, your face is so big, you can even get such a rare position. So are we going to have to pay at least $2,000 per person today? Don't worry, Li Jian and I have already discussed, there are a total of 25 of us today, and the total consumption is only 50,000 or 60,000 yuan. So tonight's money is out for me, Zhang Liang alone. No, almost everyone cheered. Cut, isn't saying so much just to show off yourself in front of others? Isn't that his usual style? Let's go to the third floor, Dong Hai listens. I'm sorry, sir, but if you want to go to the third floor, please take that elevator. Why? Isn't this elevator idle? Why don't you let us ride? Believe it or not, I went to your manager to complain about you. Sir, you misunderstood. This elevator is a special elevator that goes straight to the fourth floor, and it can't go to the third floor. Zhang Liang was embarrassed by his face. Hey, Mr. Zhang, do you still want to take this elevator, or let's go first, and you can come up after waiting for less? Zhang Liang's face was red and blue, and he twitched. Wait for me, I'll go up with you. Lu Rong said and walked into the elevator, quickly. The others did not hesitate and quickly squeezed in. Seeing this, Zhang Liang also hurriedly squeezed up. The elevator went up to the third floor, and a person who looked like a manager walked over. Called the manager. The manager was about to shake hands with him, but suddenly his eyes moved, and he saw Da Peng who had just come out of the elevator, and he was stunned for a moment, put aside Zhang Liang's hand stretched out in front of him, and walked quickly to Da Peng.